Shalom, shalom, family. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like the video, leave your comments below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I tried to do this video like twice now, and it stopped at like 5 minutes. I was going on. I was really going on, and it got me thinking. I'm like staring out here, like, man, what the heck? Why is this happening right now? Right? But it might be something that is very serious. It might be something that whoever's listening to this needs to hear, right? Because you know me, I like to speak truth. I like to plant seeds, right? So eat the meat, spit out the bones, always. But basically, what I wanted to talk about, I wanted to continue this conversation from the last video I did when I was walking about this topic. And this topic is, or I don't want to say a topic. I'll say just really a question. This is a question for you. This is a question that came up in my mind also. So just say, like, every time I leave the house, right, and I come back home, for me and my family, I have 5 children. Um, And when I come home, the two youngest children, that's 4 and 2, they always run up to me, hug my leg and everything. All praises, all the love right there, right? Um, and they just follow me everywhere, right? And it's a blessing, right? It's great. So the other day I looked down, and what do I see? I see the cat. I see our cat, Kitty. Kitty, that's the name. I know that's he's not a or she's not a kitten anymore, but we found it, or she came over our wall um when she was a kitten. So we was like, just name it Kitty. So that's the name of the cat. But Kitty was following me. So I'm like, wow, okay. So I go to another place. I go to another room. The cat's following me. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, okay, well, the question that came to my mind was like, yeah, I feed it, right? You know, it's gonna follow me because I feed it, right? So that's a question that came to my mind. Like, that's a question for you too. Like, who are you being fed by, right? Because this is very important. This is a important topic because what's really happening right now with America and this government shutdown, it's a lot of people that is depending on the government, right? There's a lot of people that's depending on being fed, right, by the government, right? Um, so that's the question: who are you being fed by? Because if you allow them to feed you, you will allow them to starve you, and you really gotta like take that in consideration because the times that we are in, we've been saying this for the past 5, 6 years. Ever since we started our YouTube channel, we always wanted our people to realize that there's really no cap, there's really no limit anymore. Before, and this is very mental too. This is a mindset thing that a lot of people have to change their mindset to reach that limit and pass it and break through it, right? So the other day I saw this video. What's the guy's name? Aristotle, Honey Drip Network, right? He was saying, like, they did a experiment of fleas in a jar, and then they closed it, right? I think it was like a mason jar that he was talking about, and they put fleas in it, and the fleas, they hop pretty far and pretty high, but the fleas will hop up and hit the cap, hop up and hit the cap, hop up and hit the cap, right? So they did that for like 3 days, and the fleas eventually got tired. So they took the cap off, and then once the flea try to jump again, it would just, although the cap is off, the flea will just jump and stop at that resistance, or what the flea will stop and uh or jump and stop at that cap, right? So that really got me thinking, like, wow, that is what a lot of people deal with. That's what I dealt with too. This is what I'm dealing with too. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, hey, I this and that. No, I'm not perfect. I still have to, battle with the how can I put it? The healing of what they put that cap on. You get what I'm saying? But me realizing that there's no more cap, and whatever you want, you can go get, as long as you like got the right information and got the right education, right? And it's not like school education, because that's another point right there too. Because I heard something like that. It's crazy too, um, but there's really no cap anymore. Like the sky's the limit. You can literally do anything that you want. And what is really important right now is to really feed yourself. You cannot depend on these government assistance, because this is how I grew up too. You get what I'm saying? I didn't like, you know, I'm from where I'm from, but I realized that, wow, like at a point in my life we were in that situation, depending on that so heavily, and now it's like, that's really like a mindset thing. That's literally ha- putting a cap on us, knowing that, or not knowing that we can pass that cap and feed ourselves, instead of being just say like on food stamps. Because I hear a lot of news that's happening. I see a lot of videos and stuff. My wife be showing me all these TikToks and stuff like that about the government assistance program. Like if this government shutdown continues to go, it's going to affect a lot of people. And it's like, whoa. Like I believe the only people that they might pay is the military, because they need they need a military just in case something happened, right? So I know there's a lot of people that is going to be affected soon. So that's why we say you have to use you have to monetize your skills and talent to make your own money, to make your own bread, to really control your finances, right? Because if you don't, you just gonna allow them to starve you. So that's why we say, like, once you really change your mindset, and we always suggest people like really move out of your home country, because it's going to help you change your mindset. It's going to help you not depend on nobody besides your skills and talents, besides how you can maneuver and sustain yourself, because that is very important. That's what a lot of people don't realize, um that you have to do when you move abroad. There's not, I mean, of course you can get a job somewhere, but it's not going to be the same pay. Your lifestyle is going to change dramatically. If you and really, if I get a job anywhere, it had to, I would say Mauritius, because their economy and stuff is pretty powerful and stuff like that. But just say, if you do get a job in Africa somewhere, the wages is not going to be as high as we're used to. So you got to take that in consideration too. But the best thing to do is try to really, you know, make your own money. And there's I'm not even gonna say the name. Let me calm down. Um, but yeah, some people say, oh, you like why do people, or I can say this. Saw a video, and someone was saying like, oh, why every time uh people will promote their business, basically, right? And it's like, why wouldn't you? Like, especially moving out of your home country, it's not like you got a W-2 job, because most of these jobs that's remote and W-2, right? It it's going be taken, by AI. It's going to be a conflict pretty soon. So Even if you do work remote, you still got to have a backup plan, and that is your expertise right there. So whatever job that you've been doing pretty much your whole life for a couple years, for lots of years or whatever, you can monetize what you did in that job and try to start a business with that, right? So it's really something that you know I hope people really take into consideration, because it's a lot of things that's about to change in this season, and it is a dry season. This is a season where you have to plant, you got to water, you got to really take care of your plants. You get what I'm saying? So when our harvest season come, it'll be lush, and you'll be able to have that big harvest. And like I said, I hope whoever understands what I'm saying. I'm not really trying to break that down, because sometimes you do got to speak in code, and that's the code right there. Right now is it's time to plant. It's time to take care of your plants. It's time to water. It's not like, oh, it's going to be a whole bunch of rain and this and that. You get what I'm saying? Pretty soon, but um, it's dry season, it's rainy season. Dry season is rainy season. It's harvest season, and there's no harvest season, right? But that's where a lot of things come into play, where uh, eventually you just gonna have to learn how to make your own money, no matter what you do. Um, and I did want to say, uh, I saw something the other day, and it really shocked me. Right? They said if if what was it, 2024, if you made $50,000 a year, right, in 2025, that would be worth $40,000, right? So they're right now, what's happening is literally like it's killing people softly. Like if you make 50,000 last year, this year is only worth 40,000. Think about that. Like that right there should tell you. And this is a study in America too, right? And I'm pretty sure, and as we know, the US dollar is still powerful, and it's decreasing. Even the US passport is decreasing. It's not even top 10 anymore. So things are changing right in front of people's face. That's why I say, what's really important to you, you got to take what's really important to you and run with it. How are you going to get to your destination the best or the fastest way, the most sustainable way, the most sustainable way, and be good, right? Because what's happening, they just trying to starve people, and once people be hungry, they do a lot of crazy stuff, especially in a crazy environment like America, right? So that's why you have to change your environment. You got to be around like-minded people. You got to be around a like-minded community, because once you do that, you know the sky is the limit. There's really no cap on how far you can go. So what the question that I got for y'all is, who are you being fed by? Because what's happening right now, they're going to starve you, and they don't really care. That's what it come down to. That's what it come down to. So just make sure that you can feed yourself properly. And that's pretty much all that I had to say, to be honest. I know I had to say more, but I just did a video, the like a 20-minute video, and or I was recording for 20 minutes and only recorded 5 minutes. So I'm pretty sure this thing about to stop now. So I gotta, like, hurry it up. But all praises to the Most High. I think I'm gonna be going live pretty soon. So leave your comments below and let me know if that's something that you guys will want, because I'm gonna be answering any and every question about like traveling just around the world, no matter where it is, no matter where it is in Africa, no matter where it is in Brazil. You get what I'm saying? No matter where it is in Asia, Australia, Europe, wherever, because our people gotta know that there is other places other than America that you can go to and you can strive and be good. So, if you stayed around, make sure you like the video, leave your comments below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And look, I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the people that is listening and really moving strategically and planning and really trying to invest in their self, invest in their mindset and grow and heal and prosper and really just increase, because that's what you got to strive for, is an increase. Just allow the Most High to increase in you, allow you to increase in Him, allow you to heal, allow you to grow, allow you to have that wisdom, understanding, that education, the knowledge, the peace, the joy, all of it. So I will talk to you in the next video. Hope all is well with you. Shalom, shalom.